Hello, this is Sharissa Jefferson, and I'm going to show you how to find data in Data Planet about travel and tourism in Los Angeles County. So first thing I want to say is that not all data is collected at the lowest geographic level. So it may not be that you can get something for a city, but the best we can do is to go one level higher geographically, and that would be a county. So in Data Planet, which is a library database that you would get through the Oviatt Library, you just select Data Planet and you would have to sign in. And then from here, the Data Planet menu is on the left side. So the data that I'm going to show you how to find is going to be found in Browse by Subject. So if you expand the menu from Browse by Subject, and then you're going to see EZ Analytics, EASI Analytics, and then you're going to see EZ Market Planner 2018. So we have 2018 data because the 2019 data is not yet available. When it becomes available, then we'll get it. But you can see, and I'll show you when the data was most recently updated. So if you expand on the most current, you'll see that you have a variety of selections, and the one that I want to show you is this consumer behavior. So if you see all the different types of categories we can look for, you'll see travel is underneath. Okay, so if I click on travel, then I'm going to see the data that's in the screen here. So that's how I got to, in the larger box here, that's how I got to what you're seeing now. So we're looking at travel from Consumer Behavior 2018 database on households. So you can see up here the year is 2018, and the highest geographic level is the entire United States. We could go down to a state, and when I click that, you'll see all of the states are pre-selected. If you wanted a particular state, like the entire state of California, I recommend deselecting and then selecting states individually. For example, all of California. And then if you wanted to go the next geographic level down, you could go to counties. So within the state of California, so again, I have to select, keep selecting. So you start from the left and move to the right. I select California, and then I would deselect, and then I would select specific counties. So in California, perhaps I would want Ventura County, just so I can compare maybe Orange County and Los Angeles County. Okay, so I've selected 3 counties. You can choose if you want to do multiple counties or just one county. That's fine, but I'm just showing you how I would do that. So then I'm using this toggle bar to go back and forth. Okay, so now these are the indicators. So automatically it starts you at the very top for households. So this is giving you a count. So in Data Planet, when you first see a chart, it may look like a map, but then what I want to do is actually go to a rank, because I can see things a little bit clearer in the rank. So I always select rank, and then I drop down this where it says how many items selected. I drop this down because it gives me the option to look by number or percent. Sometimes it's already selected, both are selected for you, but I like to toggle between them just so I can see, okay, how many households are we talking about? And when they talk about households, they're really talking about all of the people that live in one house. So it could be a house that has 4 people. It could be a house that has 1 person, but they do this research based on the group of people living in one domestic setting, in one household. So you can look at percentage. So just to give you some context, like how many, well, yes, it's going to be 100%, but you'll see the comparison when we start to select indicators. So 100% of households in Los Angeles are this many people, but this will come in handy later. So for the indicators, you do have households, and I like to use that as a benchmark. So then what you would do if you want to select multiples is press Control, or if you're using a Mac product, then you can use the one that's the command. Okay, so you would use control and then click on another indicator. So I'm thinking you can just browse all of them and see what would be most interesting to you. So people that are doing domestic travel activities like, let's see, fine dining. So perhaps I want to choose all households that are doing fine dining in my counties. Okay, so here we have the comparison of all households and then those the number of households. And here's where the percent actually comes in handy. So I'm going to say that I want to actually change it from looking at percent. So how many, what does that look like? So here we have about 9.2% people of households are engaging in fine dining on vacation or honeymoon trips. Okay, so that's one way that you can use the percent. The other thing I want to point out is just to scroll around all of the indicators, because you'll see there's all kinds of things. I'm not sure what type of data you're interested in, but if you're trying to look for like airlines that are being used, or let's say types of travel, like the reason for their travel, reason for trip, like people going on honeymoon or vacation. So how many people are vacationing that are in the county of Los Angeles or Orange County or Ventura? And this also includes foreign travel. So it separates foreign travel and domestic travel. Additionally, at the top, you've got, if you can see my screen with the tiny little hand that's pointing toward this magnifying glass. If you want, you can type in something specific and see if it's, let's see. So I'm thinking, what kind of things do you do? So maybe rental, I'm not sure. Renting a vehicle. So people that rent a vehicle on their travel. Okay, so that's the kind of data that we have. Otherwise, the data that I was looking at was like census data and Bureau of Economic Analysis data, but all of that is actually more national data. So as far as what we can get as low as for LA County, I would recommend using this data in DataPlanet. If you have any additional questions, just let me know. But give this a try and let me know how it goes. Okay, thanks.